Coffee break. We got the Bills and we got the Dolphins going on Thursday night football. Obviously, the big news, Raheem Mostert out, which opens up some carries. Raheem Mostert out, but he only had 3.9 points last week, running back 50. Not exactly what we were hoping for a guy who finished top 3 last year. Other big news, De'Von Achane, running back 3 last week with 23 points. He was phenomenal. But he is a game time decision. So what do you do with him? If he is playing, you have to play him. There is no one else in the league who has the upside as De'Von Achane. Look at these week 1 stats. 10 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown, but more importantly, 7 catches for 76 yards, 23 PPR fantasy points. The Bills, their defense isn't what it used to be. The Cardinals put up a good fight. They gave up a lot of running. They were weak against the run, even though they slowed Kyler Murray down. Should be a good game for him. And then the one you want to keep an eye on, if he's available in your league, Jalen Wright. Didn't play last week. He was a healthy scratch, but remember, waivers, especially in deeper leagues, they're about guys who can win you your league and make a difference. Someone like Jeff Wilson is nice, but he's not someone who I think will make a difference long term. So pick up Jalen Wright. As far as a game preview, if you have Tua, it's early in the season against a questionable defense. He seems like a reasonable start. He's quarterback 15 in projections, 17.4 points. He was quarterback 8 last week, 18.6 points. Most of that coming on the big Tyreek Hill play. If you need him, that's fine.
Hello, Coach. My name is Josh Allen.
Quarterback 1, projecting in at quarterback 3 this week, over 21 points. If you got him, you're playing him. He's one of one. He's the goal line back, 9 carries, 39 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And he was pretty efficient with almost nearly 80% completion percentage, 232 yards, and 2 touchdowns. What's not to love here? The other one, James Cook. Once again, if you have him, you're probably starting him. Finished running back 23 last week, 13.3 points. This is who he is. 17 carries. So this is who he is. 19 carries, 71 yards, 3 catches, 30 yards, 13 points. He's always going to be projected higher than he gets because he doesn't score touchdowns. As someone who owns him in multiple leagues, that's who he is. If that's what you drafted, fine. If you were expecting more potential, like top 5 running back, that's never who he was. It's never who he's going to be. You got to adjust your expectations accordingly. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, you're playing them. Not much else to say about that. Dalton Kincaid, he should be better this week. He only had 2 points last week in a strange week for tight ends. If this was week 5, week 7, you're like, okay, 1 catch, he's fine. That would be normal. But since it was week 1, everyone's losing their minds. Wide receivers for Buffalo, that's a tricky one. The rookie Keon Coleman led the team in targets with 5, 4 catches, 51 yards. Leo Secure, on the other hand, secured the touchdown. He was second in the team in targets with 3. He only had 3 catches, 42 yards, but he secured the touchdown. So where do you go from here? If you have Secure and you don't have anyone else, throw him in there. But if you have Secure, he's your wide receiver 3. Now, obviously, don't put him in the flex spot because it gives you more options later on. But if you have him and you want to throw him in, this should be a different type of game. I expect it to be a little faster paced, higher scoring. They won't be winning like they were for most of the game against Arizona. It was a weird game. They were down early. They took a big lead. Then there was a touchdown return, trying to tie it up late. I think 9.1 point projection, look for him for maybe double digits. Once again, it was only week 1. Week 2, you'll get a better feel for how things are. You're not really starting either defense, so stop